Hey there, welcome back. I thought it would be cool to do a video introducing myself by answering several questions. So instead of just saying, hi, my name is LaTisha, this is who I am, and this is what I do, I figured we could get to know each other a little bit better by asking some questions. So as I start answering these questions, if you have other questions that you'd like for me to answer, please take a moment and leave them in the comment box. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Okay, so I grabbed a couple of questions and I've got my phone here, and I'm just gonna go through and randomly choose 5 questions to ask. There are some really easy questions and then there are some harder questions. So just to start, my name is LaTisha Styles. I have been on YouTube since 2011. And since then, I'm almost at 1 million views. I'm at 800 something thousand views for my channel. I've been doing personal finance videos as well as business-based videos, marketing videos. I really love tools and tech and helping you to sell courses. So that's essentially what I do and the types of videos that I share. But I've also been doing some more personal videos lately, and this is one of them. Let's go into question number 1. Question number 1, are you in love? That's an easy one. I am married. I've been married for 4 years now. It took me a second to think. We'll hit our 5th wedding anniversary in March of 2020. And I actually have already done a video, which I will link right now, of how I manifested my husband. So that if you'd like to learn more information about how we met and all of that, you can go and check out that video. What is the worst injury you have ever had? So I've never broken any bones. I've never had any catastrophic accidents. But recently I sprained my ankle while I was running, and it was really sore and hurt for at least a month. And that was probably the worst injury that I've ever had, aside from getting my wisdom teeth pulled out. That's the only surgery that I've had. So that's the worst injury that I've ever had. All right. Who was the last person you chatted with on Facebook? Well, let's see. I'm going to go over to Messenger and see who the last person is that I talked to. The last person that I messaged was Akila Robinson, who she's an SEO expert, and we actually were just, I had posted about how I was on the YouTube Creator Summit for Thinkific, and she said, congratulations, and I said, thank you. So that's the last person that I chatted with. That was on Thursday. All right, beer or wine? Definitely wine. I can't stand beer. I think it tastes like pretzels and water. I think that's enough of that. All places you have piercings on your body, just my ears. I don't have piercings anywhere else. All right, favorite movie. What's your favorite movie? So I would love for you to comment and let me know what your favorite movie is. My favorite movie is The Matrix. Favorite movie of all time. I've watched the movie several times. And also I would love to ask you, if you're a Matrix fan, which one did you like best? 1, 2, or 3? 1 was really good, but I also really liked 2. 3, I feel like they probably could have done a little bit of a better job. All right, and now I want to go into maybe 2 or 3 deep questions. So let's see. If there is one time or one moment in the last year or month that you would change, what moment would it be and why? I think this is a really good question, because if you're the type of person that doesn't really live in the moment and you're always thinking about, you're not really doing what you want to do and instead thinking about what you could change if you were to go back, then this question would really be good for you. For me personally, my goal is to really live in the moment and do exactly what I want to do at every single moment of my life. However, I don't know that there's something in the last year or the last month, because since I turned, I think it was 30, was it 30, where I was just I'm just going to do whatever I want. So I will say, if there's a moment in my life that I would change, it probably would have been turning down that very first job that I turned down after college. Because when I turned down that job, it meant that I was going to have to wait 11 months to get a full-time job. And I probably would not have gotten into the financial situation that I had gotten into. If you've seen that video where I talked about how I paid off over $22,000 worth of debt, a lot of that came from the fact that I had graduated into the Great Recession and I couldn't find a job. But the truth is that I was offered a job, but I didn't want to take it because it was in the swamp in Florida and I wasn't interested in moving out there. So It's probably a story that I haven't told before. You are in an emergency situation, for example, a burning building. You have a chance to make a single phone call. Who will you call and what will you tell them? If I'm in a burning building, I'm going to guess that I'm probably in the building with my husband. So I'm not going to use my call for him because we go everywhere together. So we're probably in that building together. I have one call in a burning building. I'm assuming that I can't call 911 to say, hey, we're in a burning building. But if this is like a, emergency situation and this is your final call to your final person, I probably would call my mom and just let her know that I love her. And then I would say, hey, can you put my sister on the phone? And then I would say, can you put my dad on the phone? And then I would say, hey, record this and send it to my brother because he's in another state. And that's probably what I would do. That would be my one call. So I kind of cheated on that a little bit, but all right, I'm going to do this one last question and then we'll end it here. Your boss wants to sack your coworker due to work shortage and she just got the job recently. So, okay, I got a coworker who's brand new and so they want to fire them. I've been working there much longer. With a large family to support, your coworker has no other source of income. Will you approach your boss and request to quit the job? Why or why not? No. I don't know what their large family has to do with me. I feel like this is more of like, would you put someone else before you? And I actually do this a lot when it's like smaller situations. For example, I was at CrossFit the other day and like everybody had a rack. We were about to do push presses and everybody had a rack except for one person. And I was like, well, I could share with someone. So I literally put my bar back and went over to share with someone. And I told them, hey, there's an empty rack. You can go use that one. So in that case, I did put somebody else before me. But if it's a job and it's my livelihood, no, sorry, but I'm not going to go to my boss and say, hey, just fire me instead. Your large family has nothing to do with me. So there's that. All right. So I hope this was insightful to learn a little bit more about me and who I am. I also have a little intro post that I normally do. If you guys have been following me, you know that I do CrossFit, you know that I'm married, that I have a son, and you probably know that I live in Memphis, Tennessee. So if there are any other facts or questions that you'd like to ask, I would love for you to leave them in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, especially if you want me to do more kind of informal videos like this, just let me know. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.